The Role of Collagen in Extracellular Matrix by Richard Logan. The extracellular matrix is a network of fibrous proteins and proteoglycans that fills the space between the cells within your tissues. Collagen, elastin, fibronectin, and laminin are the four principal classes of fibrous proteins found in the extracellular matrix. So for this presentation, we will focus on collagen. Collagen is a strong, stretch-resistant fiber that provides tensile strength to your tissues. They are the most abundant proteins in the extracellular matrix. In fact, collagens are the most abundant proteins in the human body. Collagen is a principal constituent of your tendons and ligaments and provides support for your skin. For example, when you sustain an injury to your skin, collagen is the stuff that heals a wound and forms a scar. There are at least 28 different types of collagen that have been identified in vertebrates, all adapted to the specific needs of the tissues where they're found. As you see in this diagram, the many needs of collagen and where they are. Collagen is a trimeric protein. 3 different peptides are produced and they wrap around each other to form a helical structure. The produced helix is 3 chains wrapped around each other, as you see right here, and it produces a helix, but it's not an alpha helix. The basic structural unit of a collagen molecule is a triple helix. Again, collagen is a triple helical fibrous protein, and they have a unique feature. The feature is the production of a unique motif. That motif is formed due to the presence of amino acid glycine, which is the simplest kind of amino acid, having only H instead of R group. So here you have glycine and XY. That's the sequence. There's amino acid sequence, glycine, XY. Now, XY could be any amino acids, but the structure of collagen is glycine, proline, hydroxyproline. As you see right there, that's the structure of this motif. Repeated portions of glycine, proline, and hydroxyproline actually allows them to produce this kind of 3 helix. You see right there, and they round around each other to form a helical structure through an axis. And how they form this is these 3 threads, they are just wrapping around each other, and during this wrapping they interact with each other. One strand, one monomer with another monomer, they're interacting via hydrogen bonding. Every third amino acid is a glycine, and many of the remaining amino acids are proline or hydroxyproline. Now pay attention to the bottom figure as where the arrows are pointing to. You see where glycine is? I'm going to bring that up in the later part of the PowerPoint presentation when I'm talking about diseases. And to the far right you have collagen fibers and muscle tendons. Interesting fact, in Greek, colla means glue. Collagen is also called glue producer. Collagen is the most abundant protein in our body. Where is collagen present? Answer, where is it not? It's in every tissue you can find collagen. As you can see the top diagram with the individual lifting weights, the percentage of collagen in the human body. But everybody knows that during aging, collagen content in our body goes down with time, hence wrinkling and old age. So I will now focus on this. Instead, I will focus on what's in the primary research in orthopedics, sports medicine now, and that's with collagen 2 and the articular cartilage. So to the left you see a knee diagram, you'll see the ACL, MCL, and most importantly you see articular cartilage, which I want to highlight today because it's the main focus in sports medicine and orthopedic medicine going on today. Synovial joints are covered by a highly specialized form of connective tissue known as articular cartilage. In cartilage, the extracellular matrix is mainly composed of collagen type 2. This small yet strong fibrils of collagen type 2 offer the matrix strength and compressibility, which is vital for synovial joints to maintain their shock absorbing properties, for example the resistance to traction and ligaments. The structure of the cartilage can be broken down into 3 zones, starting with articular surface. The articular surface contains densely aligned collagen type 2 and 4 fibers. The integrity of this layer is vital for the protection of the deeper layers. This layer is in contact with synovial fluid and accounts for most of the tensile properties of cartilage and its resistance to shear and compressive forces imposed by articulation. Secondly, which will go to the transitional zone, the transitional zone contains thicker collagen fibrils and proteoglycans. This zone is also involved in the resistance against compressive forces. This zone represents 40% to 60% of the total cartilage volume, whereas above, as you see in the articular surface only makes up 10% to 20% of articular cartilage thickness. The deep zone. The deep zone offers the highest resistance against compressive forces due to the perpendicular arrangement of the collagen fibrils. The chondrocytes are structured in a columnar orientation. As you can see, they're like column-like, and I highlighted them out there for you. They're parallel to the fibrils. There is a high proteoglycan content, and the largest collagen fibrils are located in this region. This zone makes up 30% articular cartilage volume. And as you can see, a highly calcified zone. The calcified layer sits underneath the deep zone to ensure the cartilage is attached to the bone through the anchoring of collagen fibrils of the deep zone to the subchondral bone. Abnormalities associated with collagen. Collagen-related diseases arise from genetic defects and nutritional deficiencies. As I stated earlier in the PowerPoint presentation, a glycine must be at every third position for the collagen triple helix to form, and mutations of glycine to almost any other amino acid are deleterious, producing poorly formed and unstable helices. So due to time restraint, I will only highlight one of the diseases I posted here. But I just posted all three of them just so you see the variation on different collagen, what type of mutations may arise. In the middle picture where you see the deformed baby, the disease is called hypochondrogenesis, and it's a lethal disorder of bone growth, and it's one of the most severe conditions in spectrum disorders caused by mutation in the collagen 2A1 gene. I'm about to go over a study that I actually read years ago during when I was still being a professional boxer. I boxed nearly for a decade, and like most boxers, I get bad arthritis in my hands. So back then, a lot of collagen studies were coming out that benefit athletes with arthritis. So I wanted to share this article with y'all. 24-week study on the use of collagen hydrolysate as a dietary supplement in athletes with activity-related joint pain. Collagen hydrolysate is a dietary supplement that may be beneficial in patients suffering from degenerative disease. Its use in the treatment of individuals with osteoarthritis has increasingly gained support in the medical community. So the key question investigators want to know was, although these studies demonstrated reduction in joint pain in patients with osteoarthritis, they wanted to determine the benefit of collagen hydrolysate in individuals who had not been diagnosed with a medical disorder with joint pain associated with athletic activities by testing athletes of Penn State University. So to the top right, table number 3, that was a baseline severity of symptoms using a visual analog scale ranging from 1 to 10. And based on these results, authors conclude that for the baseline visit, both groups were equal in severity of symptoms as assessed by the treating physicians, except for the parameter restricted ability to move. But the treatment subjects were those taking collagen hydrolysate, and the placebo subjects, they were not. So on the bottom figure 2 and figure 3 was the accumulation of the results, and the difference you can see. This is after 24 weeks, and the larger the number, the greater the decrease in pain. And so the more negative result, the more pronounced is the clinical improvement, in other words. And these results implied that genuine differences in the evolution of pain scores were seen when the effect of collagen hydrolysate on joint discomfort was compared with placebo. So collagen hydrolysate was statistically significantly superior compared to the placebo, as you get evidently in figure 2 and figure 3. So the strength of the experiment was the findings of the study were analogous to the results that were shown in classical osteoarthritis studies with collagen hydrolysate. Collagen hydrolysate as a nutritional supplement was successful in reducing symptoms of joint discomfort. But the drawback of the experiment was the limitation of the study was the lack of standardization in relation to sport activities. The investigators included several types of sports but did not randomize individuals by activities they participated in. So an improvement may be including only athletes involved in a certain sport. So the question I have for y'all is, articular cartilage is limited in its capacity for healing and repair. Due to that limitation, Why is the collagen in articular cartilage gaining interest in research for athletes and those suffering from osteoarthritis? I'll give you a hint. The answer is in the previous slide. References.